want to inform you all on my life as a gooner. And as you can probably imagine, it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad. Um, there's a big difference between just using pornography as a habit, a force of habit, and gooners. There's a fine line between gooners and dudes that watch porn. And obviously, as you could probably imagine, it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad. I first started watching this devil's work back in 2017. That's when I was 11 years old, man. I stumbled across it when I was 11 years old. I'm 19 now, so I've been addicted for 8 years, and I've been really struggling with it for the past couple of years. And I just wanted to inform you all on how bad it really can get, how bad this stuff actually is. And like most people who end up being gooners, they start slow. They start with the softcore stuff, just looking at some inappropriate pictures on the internet, just to get yourself riled up a little bit, to get that dopamine hit in your brain. And then you start to amp it up a little bit. You find something stronger, more stimulating, and now you can't really imagine your life without it. You're almost like converting into this religion. Sometimes I find myself like looking at compilations of this stuff, man, and I feel like some of you guys know what I'm talking about when I say those gooner compilations on YouTube or on these porn websites. And yeah, the worst part of being a gooner is that it's not the side effects, it's not being able to focus, it's not being able to, it's not even the time that you're wasting on these websites. Is just how empty you feel. Gooning isn't that bad until you realize like how much of your existence is wasted through this sinful act. And it is very sinful of you to jeopardize the reward system inside of your brain. You're a slave to yourself, and man, I can't believe I ended up being this way, because everything else in my life is just normal. I don't have like very many hardships in life. I'm not like in poverty. Like both of my parents are healthy. I'm not in debt or anything. I'm just a regular dude. But I can confidently tell you, 99% of your problems with gooners, 99% of your problems will go away if you stop watching it. I can assure you that, because for me personally, all of my problems stem from me living that gooning lifestyle, you know. I'm unable to focus because I'm constantly thinking about those stimulating, snapshots of the things that I've watched on those websites. I'm moody because I'm always dependent on this really stimulating source of dopamine. So my mood shifts all the time. I'm constantly looking for it to up my mood and everything. You know, I'm going to sleep late because, usually you watch this stuff late at night. And I lack the confidence to go up and actually speak to other people because I view them as the pixels that I see on my devices and stuff like that. I don't treat them as real people. And I just want y'all to understand that being a gooner really sucks, man. Really sucks ass, you feel me? And I don't recommend you going down this path, man.